What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Echoes, and welcome back to another episode of Icarus, Veteran Fresh Start. We're going to pick up pretty much exactly where we left off. We are back to the extractors with fresh biofuel. I've actually already put it in the extractors, and we're just going to wait these out. Shouldn't be maybe another 20 pieces of exotics each, and then this exotics deposit will be completely mined out. So it is dusk, right about dark on day 18. We will actually be starting the bulk of the episode on day 19. I just wanted to bring you guys here to show you that we are going to finish out this exotics deposit. And yeah, so I'm going to hang out here, keep the polar bears away from our Tyrannus, and wait on these extractors to pull the rest of these exotics. Then I will bring you guys back probably to show you that it's been mined out, and we'll get headed back to base and we'll start the episode proper on the morning of day 19. See you soon. Alright guys, we're back. We actually hunted a couple of mammoths to get our epoxy supply where it needs to be, and then came back, and then when we came back we were fully mined out. Let's see what we've got. We got 47 and 47. What is that? 94? Not bad. Plus the 240. So let me add that to the notes. Oh, we need a little bit of biofuel left. Yeah, let me add that to the notes real quick. Oh, crap. That was stupid. Alright. Alright. Added to the notes, so we know exactly how much exotics and Ren we've got. And we're headed back to base. It's really dark. You can't see anything. I can't even see anything. So I know YouTube is going to be super dark. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't see. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so we're back. It's the morning of day 19. We haven't even offloaded our extractors. We did send the exotics to the space station. We did a little bit of tidying up around base through the night, and yeah, so let me show you what I've done at the base. We've just moved our storage solutions up here on a shelf. I think we can fit probably 2 more of these metal crates up there, so that's going to be nice. We needed space. We're going to need a few more benches, so we're probably going to have something here, probably the glass bench here. Then we'll have something else here that gives us a little bit more room, and then this is going to be maxed out. And then for storage, we're probably going to do the same thing we did over here with the shelving on this side. That way we've got plenty of storage. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did get a water purifier in the base, so let's go ahead and fill our water skin. Let's go ahead and swap out for a fresh oxygen bladder. And then, I think this episode, we're probably going to graduate from, let's see, from the bladder and the water skin to the canteen and the oxygen tank. It's because they last much longer, and it's going to be nice. I think we're also going to get our biofuel oxide dissolver up this episode. We need 20 electronics, which is kind of expensive. But we're going to do some mining this episode for sure. We're probably going to get I know I've said I was going to do it the last couple of episodes. We're probably going to get the spelunking mission out of the way this episode, but I think the first operation we're going to do.
New to Icarus, but if their track record's anything to go by, they'll be running the place soon enough. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does. You should know how to pick them by now.
Is going to be Forsaken. This says it's going to be more difficult, and I do believe it's going to have...
Once the assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop them. And now, here we are. They're paying the contract, but the clock, that belongs to Icarus. So check your objectives and get going, because they'll be spinning their wheels till you do. Stay safe, friend.
We will, Saul. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, before we actually jump out and start headed to these locations, because I believe there's going to be... There's just one? I thought there was 3. Okay, so first thing we're going to do before we start headed to these locations is we definitely know we have another exotics deposit over here on this island, I believe. Yes, this island. So we're going to go ahead and bring Nubs over here. Get these extractors down, so we're pulling more exotics passively. You know, tier 3 storms blowing into. I think we should be able to handle it. But, you know, we need to make some shotgun ammo anyway. We're definitely going to need it for this mission. So, where's it at? It's over here. Okay. So, what we're going to do is get these extractors in the ground. I'll show you guys that we've got them up and running. Full biofuel in. Alright. They're going in the background. This storm is blowing in quite heavy at this point. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to make yet another cut, craft up some shotgun ammo, and then once this storm blows over, we're going to head to that map marker. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so we're back. The storm cleared. It's about 11:05 on day 19. Ooh, we've got a Tyrannus out there. Yeah, he might attack. So we just did a couple of things. We went ahead and crafted ourselves as many shotgun shells as we could. Got that out of the way. Ooh, let's get our knife back down here. We hit level 35, so we're about to spend those tech points. We went ahead and crafted us up a glass working bench because I do believe... Let's go ahead and get canteen, oxygen tank. We've got 2 more points, so I believe what we're going to do is grab... reinforced glass building base set and the reinforced glass advanced set. And then next level we'll probably grab concrete advanced, and then we're going to be ready to make our permanent base, which is going to take an absolute age. So yeah, it's going to take a really long time. Ooh, we can unlock, what do we want? Do we want Forest Master, Arctic Master, or let's go Forest first, since we're going to be spending the most time in the forest. And for the next 2 talent points, we're probably going to go Arctic and Desert Master for those buffs in each biome. And then after we finish that out, we are definitely going to start working on our firearms tree, because I definitely want to get the shotgun and rifle maxed out. What are we doing on solo? We can actually I want to get rid of this health monitor on solo too, for the health bars on hunting in regular, because I believe I'm probably going to do some multiplayer episodes later on, and it'd be really nice to have those health bars in multiplayer. So we're probably going to come back to this at some point and swap out our solo health monitor for the regular health bars. Okay, so with that said, I believe we are ready to head out. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we're headed a pretty good ways to the west. Ooh, we're actually going to be in Moa territory, so we might pick one of those up today too. But I do believe I'm going to make a cut here. Just wanted to bring you guys back to show you what we did at base, and that we had crafted up our shotgun shells and things. Bring you guys back as soon as we're coming up on the mission marker, and we will go from there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we are coming up on the map marker now. Yeah, we're right at it. Let's see what we've got. Okay, there's a can. Biofuel can, we'll need to fill that up. Damaged gyroscope, we're going to need to repair that. So we need to find a thruster, nearby wreckage, and that's just going to be one spot. So yeah, the thruster is going to be up here. Let's go up here and find that thruster. we've got a cave right here. We're probably going to run into that cave after we grab this thruster to grab us some copper, because our copper supply has dwindled very badly. And we need it for shotgun shells and a few other things. Oh, and on the way here, we saw a few sulfur nodes. We just grabbed 200 sulfur. There's another 50 on the Tyrannus. So we've got 250 sulfur to make some more gunpowder, because we're running low on gunpowder as well. But let's get up here to this wreckage. I do believe it's going to be... I see the smoke. Yeah, it's going to be right here. And there is the boss creature. It's going to be a Black Panther. Man, I wish I had a taxidermy knife. No, don't run up there. These will, see how he just refilled health? They will refill on their health if you get too far away and they run back, run past. Oh, he got me. He went down pretty quick. Man, I wish I had that taxidermy knife. Let's go ahead and skin him up. Because there's only a few times you can get these vestiges on this map. Okay, what do we got? There's the thruster. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, if I can find Nubs. Where you at, buddy? There he is. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hit this cave. We're gonna get back to base. We're gonna fill this biofuel can up, repair the gyroscope and the thruster, and I'm almost 100% we're gonna need electronics to do that. So let's head over here to this cave. Didn't we just see it? It's got to be right up here. Yeah, it's got to be right up here. I think this is it. Yeah. Let's go in here, see if we've got any copper. Got a couple nodes. There's going to be some cave worms, maybe? There is. Alright. I'm going to gather up this copper, and I'll see you guys back at base. Alright guys, so we're back, and it's right at dusk on day 19. We actually did repair the gyroscope. It just took 5 iron ingots and 10 iron ingots, so it was pretty easy. We've got our copper in here smelting from that little cave run we did. It's not going to be much, but it's going to be enough to get a little stockpile going. We've actually got... We're going to need a light. We've got a good little bit of epoxy in here, and we've got 50 steel bloom, which we're going to take... Let's go ahead and take that epoxy too. We're going to take in here to throw in the smelter. So let's get that steel in. Put it on the end. Let's get the epoxy over here on the crafting bench. That gives us 481 epoxy. We're doing pretty good on epoxy, and the runs are easy now that we can kill mammoths with relative ease. We've got our biofuel can in. And yeah, so I think what we're going to do is I am going to farm a little bit tonight for some oxite. That way we can get our organic resin back where it needs to be as far as supply goes. And yeah. Oh, so this video is actually in 2K. I did a little bit of research on OBS Studio, and I wanted to get my video quality as good as possible, so I did a little bit of research on OBS Studio. I was recording at a very low bit rate, which is why the earlier videos before this one are a little choppy, and they're all in 1080p. But I tweaked the settings and did a little bit of testing, yesterday, which is why there was no video up that day. Sorry guys, I told you it wouldn't be daily uploads. We've just been having daily uploads because I've really been enjoying playing and I've had some free time, but don't expect daily uploads every day, every week. There will definitely be a couple of uploads a week, but we're not probably going to be staying with the daily uploads, especially as we get further into the series, because the episodes are going to take longer to record. There's a lot more gameplay when it comes to building bases and doing these harder missions. So yeah, I would ask that if you guys do enjoy the better video quality, the scripted episodes, since the last one I've written, you know, basic scripts that we kind of follow for the videos at this point. So if you guys are enjoying the better quality videos that I've put a little bit more time and effort in, please drop me a like. For a new channel, that helps so much. The views do help, the view time helps, but the likes and the comments, I do believe, are how the algorithm chooses which content to promote. So if you guys want to see more of this stuff and keep this series going, please give me all the support you can. If you're new, maybe consider subscribing. This is a whole series. Go back and watch the videos from beginning to here and catch yourself up if you haven't. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and start this grinding. I will see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so it's the morning of day 20. We've got our biofuel containers. Let's put this wood up. We are going to run over to our extractors and probably go ahead and pull, I'm pretty sure they're full at this point. Go ahead and pull all of our exotics off. We're going to send them up to space. Then we are going to finish out this operation. So, as I was saying, these videos are going to be in 2K. They should have no pixelation because the bitrate is literally 64 megabits per second. Megabytes per second. I'm not savvy when it comes to that type of stuff. Anyway, these videos should be quite a bit better quality. We don't want to give that one. We want to give this one. There we go. There's another storm. So that should be finished extracting by the time we're done with this mission. This is just a tier 3 storm. I do believe we're going to try to rough through it. So I'm going to get these exotics sent up to space. We have everything we need at base except for our copper supply to make a good bit of electronics, and we're going to need electronics very soon for the biofuel biofuel creature deterrent and the biofuel oxide dissolver. So we're moving right into pretty much everything biofuel at this point. Let's go ahead and put these up. We will grab the exotics out of there, and this should be a nice little chunk of exotics to send. Where are we coming from? Right here. Storm's coming in heavy. Do love the atmosphere though. It's quite nice. So 209, not a bad little bit of exotics. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, hop on Nubs here, and do we have everything? Yes, we have all 3 pieces, and we're probably gonna make a cut because it's really dark and YouTube does not like the dark when it comes to the way it processes and compresses the videos. So I will see you guys probably up here when we're getting ready to repair this dropship, and we will continue from there. Alright guys, storm's still raging, but we're here. Our exposure is pretty high. We're taking a little bit of damage. But let's go ahead and get where... Oh, there's my cursor. Got the fuel in. Thruster. And gyroscope. And that... Let's see, what do we gotta do? We'll reboot. That should do it. Oh, do we have to defend? Yes, we do. I thought so. There's a moa. Does it have a baby? There's a boar. There's some bacon. We'll just play defense in the rain. Looks like we've got something coming from this direction. A wolf. Put him out. Storm is actually starting to let up, so that's a good thing. So yeah, we can turn the lantern off. So yeah. Oh, we got a wolf attacking. Oh, I damaged the ship. Can we repair that? Oh, no we can't. So, oh. Didn't even see him. Comes another one. Completely missed. Alright. So I think what we do, because this is actually what I had planned, is once we defend this ship, we're at 20% right now. We're pretty close to MOA spawns. So we're going to go over and see if we can't find an adult with a juvenile. That way we can get a MOA and have a little bit quicker way around the map. Plus, I've got something planned for the later part of this episode that I think you guys are going to like, and we'll need a MOA for that. But yeah, so we're sitting at 30%, about a third of the way. There's a wolf. There's our level 36. We're definitely going to need that. Let's go ahead and put this Tyrannus out just preemptively. We don't want... Oh, tag on. Alright. Wolf down. Wolf down. Definitely burned through ammunition. It's a really good thing we did that grinding last night and got our copper and gunpowder reserves where they need to be. So we're definitely going to have to craft up about... I'd like to get 200 ammo. Oh, Brutus! This is a boss bear. Oh, are you... We haven't taken too much damage on the drop ship. So we're still good. Brutus went down pretty quick, actually. Boss creatures just don't seem so tough when you've got firearms. But yeah. Really happy to see all the new people joining the channel. Happy to see everybody with so much interest in Icarus. It's a really great game. It doesn't get the credit it deserves, especially being a small team. It's a little on the pricey side. It's I mean, the base game's not that bad, but if you buy all the DLC, it's pretty pricey. But I think it's worth it. I have dropped, at this point, well over 1,200 hours in it. We've actually... Yeah, we've spent almost 17 hours just on this playthrough. And that shows you how condensed I've made the content too, because I believe there's only maybe 8 hours of video, which is about half. So I've condensed it to about half of the time. Yeah. It is a time-consuming game. It's... Price per hour is great. And as you progress to the different maps, it becomes even more fun and challenging. Like, the levels actually increase on sticks, so once... Oh, we've got another Brutus. Oh, the wolf. Not the wolf. The Tyrannus just kicked me. Oh, you suck. There we go. Let's get this reloaded. We're actually running a little low on ammunition. The ship has almost taken a 20th of damage. So the ship's doing good. We're at 90%. We'll definitely make it. Another wolf. Alright. Did that kill it? Yeah, it killed it.
Alright. That's everything. You did it. And the tail. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead. If you're looking to earn the Assembly's trust, you're doing it. And that's not easy.
Alright, there's another operation down, guys. So with that, I'm gonna patch myself up, probably make a cut here. I've got to do a few things around the house real quick, and then we will come back and venture further that way to try to get a moa. I will see you guys right after this cut. We're probably still going to be standing in this exact same spot, so. Alright guys, sorry for the little cut. The wifey needed a few things done. But I'm back. Let's bust this deer. Yeah. I wish it would let you take the antlers and mount those. That would be so cool. Devs, if you're watching. Maybe a trophy that's just, you know, the rack. Alright, so. Let's head over into the western lake. I'll show you guys. There are usually some moa spawns down here. There's some buffalo. It's got a juvenile with it, but I don't want a buffalo just yet. Really, we are after... It's a boar. Well, moas can spawn by this lake. Usually I find them right in this area I'm at right here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put nubs on follow. Our animal fat reserves are pretty high. We've got plenty of fur. Leather usually goes pretty quick because we make rope out of it. I don't like making the rope out of fiber because I'm always up on leather. There are a few caves around here. Oh, and I finally looked it up. The name is pronounced chamois. Yeah, I have no idea how you get chamois out of that spelling, but that's how it's pronounced. I looked it up. So for anybody who was curious, I was definitely saying it wrong. It's not chamois, it's chamois. So I guess what we're going to do, while we're waiting for spawns here, we may not find one this episode, but that's fine, because we're going to do a little bit of caving. Come on, nubs. Go ahead and lay down right here. What do we got? It's a decent sized cave. There's a little bit of platinum, definitely copper. I hear bees, but I do not see the nest. Do we have any cave worms? Where is... Okay, here's the bees. Ah! Got stuck on the coal. Let's take this out. So mostly iron, a little bit of copper, some exotics. We are definitely going to go ahead and grab those. Alright, so I am going to clear this cave out, wait for spawns to happen outside, and I'll probably bring you guys back if we find a moa. If not, it'll probably be when we're headed back to base. Alright guys, so we cleared that cave out. We got plenty of copper, a little bit of platinum. Went ahead and grabbed about 1,000 wheat so we can get our flour situated. I wanted to show you guys, there is over there is the entrance to the desert, and then right here is the entrance to the desert. You can either come in on the northern side or the southern side, and it's your access to that western desert. We are not ready to head over there yet. I just wanted to show you guys where it was. Been searching for a moa, haven't seen anything, which is kind of disappointing. The wolf, let's run. Ow. It's a chamois. Deer, deer. buffalo. So I guess since there's nothing over here, let's check. First and foremost, let's check. I thought there was a cave here, but there's not. Huh. There is a cave somewhere. Let's check down here to see if we can find a Moa. And if not, we're probably going to head back to base. Oh, that cave is right over here. I thought. Maybe not. Like I said, guys, it's been so long since I've played on Olympus that my brain is kind of foggy when it comes to locations of everything. There's a deer. Not seeing any Moas, though. Here's that cave. So this is kind of not cool. I would really have liked to have picked up a Moa this episode. Ooh, did I? No, it wasn't a Moa. It's a deer over there, more buffalo, and it's got a juvenile. Deer. Ooh, is that a cave? I've never been to this cave. Ha-ha. So, I don't think the Moa's happening this episode, guys. Unless... I think that's the buffalo health bars I'm seeing. Alright, let's actually check this cave out, because I didn't know this was here. Get our lantern one. Got some platinum, copper, plenty of copper. Ooh, cave worms. Plenty of copper. This is a big cave, too. I hear bees. Looks like we've got... Oh, where are you at? There you are. Looks like we've got a sulfur deposit and a salt deposit in here. Okay. Here's some more exotics. We're definitely going to grab those. And once again, I'm probably going to mine out this cave for all of its copper and platinum. And then I will bring you guys back as we're continuing our search for the Moa. Alright, we have got our inventory completely full. And we're definitely headed out. I could have swore I heard a Moa while I was in there mining. But there's nothing out here, so... Alright. Well, we've got a full inventory. I am actually going to keep you guys along for the ride back to base. This video is on the shorter side so far. Just edited the first part of the video, and it's only like 16 minutes long, so... We've still got plenty of time for this episode. I try to keep the videos at about an hour. Just a little under, honestly. Deer, wolf. Oh, we actually hit level 37 too while we were in there mining. So, actually, let's find us a good little spot here to stop. Let's do... I know one thing we definitely need, because I was trying to make the anti-poison tonics. Couldn't, because we didn't have poison paste. Let's go ahead and grab the volatile substance too, and we'll go into tier 3. We will grab... Yeah, let's do the biofuel lamp. Why not? We're moving into that area. Let's do... We got 4 points. Let's go ahead and get concrete and advanced concrete. We've got 2 points left. Where are the explosive shotgun shells? Did they get rid of explosive shells? No way they got rid of explosive shells. Oh no, it's gonna be right here. Okay, it unlocks all of them. Let's grab explosive shells, and let's grab our Arctic armor. Now we've got talent points. Got 3, so that's gonna let us grab both of these. So we have mastery over all 3 biomes. Let's go to survival. Let's get that, and then next level we will get the health bars. And for solo points, we're going to get that last into honed heads for the reload speed and damage with our bows. So there's level 37 mapped out. This is all the resources we gathered. Let's go ahead and eat this cream corn. Gonna have to make some more when we get back to base. Let's go ahead and head that direction. So maybe we'll see a Mo on the way back if we're lucky. Buffalo are spawning pretty regularly, it looks like. There's a juvenile there. So, is that bear asleep? Oh my god, it's asleep. How did that not aggro to us? It was a little wild. Never seen a sleeping bear before. The Moas can spawn down in here too, but it's not as frequent. We actually saw one here earlier. It didn't have a juvenile with it, unfortunately, where we found that drop ship that we had to repair. So it's a Tyrannus. Nah, I don't think Moa is going to happen at this portion of the episode, guys. So with that, I guess we're going to head back to base, and I will bring you guys back for the next portion of the video. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're headed back into our little lake area where the base is at. We're going to go ahead and grab the rest of the exotics out of our extractors, and that'll do that final node. We're going to get all this stuff crafted up, and then we are probably going to take on another operation this episode. Yeah, it's empty. Completely extracted. We got another 47. Oh, 47 a piece out of that, but we can't grab them yet because our inventory's full. So let's head over. Where's... Okay, there's base. I have had a blast making these episodes too. It's so nice to start fresh and come up from the beginning. Especially on a new character, because usually when I drop, I'll bring my level 60 character who's got pretty much everything unlocked, so I never actually have to stay at tier 3 very long. And it's been kind of nice having to go through and stay at tier 3 for a little bit. Let's get all of our flour made into, or wheat made into flour. Let's go ahead and eat our cooked stringy meat and our crispy bacon. Alright, now I'm not even going to take the Tyrannus. Seems like the character actually swims faster than the mounts, so we're going to just go over here on foot. Let's grab the rest of these exotics. Get our biofuel out. Then I will come back over for the other extractor here in just a little bit. We'll be fine there for now. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad of a second shipment of exotics. And we can actually sell some of those for some Ren. And we completed that mission earlier, which granted us 300 Ren. So actually, while we're doing this and getting ready to ship our exotics, we're going to request equipment. We're going to go to our gadgets, and we're going to go ahead and buy that advanced deep mining ore scanner. and then loadout. We're going to put it on, and we're going to request. Now we can start figuring out which of the base locations we looked at before we want to use for our permanent location. Yeah, 146 exotics. So with that, let's go ahead and repair our pickaxe. Let's go ahead and repair our sickle. Let's grab a... No, I don't want the whole thing. I want one. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and grab a piece of steel to repair our shoddy. We'll get our biofuel situated. Get that back in there. That flamethrower is really nice. And let's put our deep ore scanner up for just a minute. We're not ready to go looking for that stuff yet. Let's go ahead and make 9 more creamed corn. Let's get our leather put in our bench. And is it? Yeah, it's almost dark. That's crazy. So that's day 20. So all of that. Let's get this organic resin. Put the bones in there. Okay. So we want about half of this flour to go to the medicine bench, and we want half of the flour to go to the kitchen bench. And we want 100 more of our organic resin to go into the medicine bench. Let's get our health recovery elixirs out of there. We want the rest of those organic resin to go in our machining bench. And then our copper is going to be a little better situated. Not all the way, but a little better. We should get several stacks out of this. And we've got just over 100, yeah, 132 in our anvil. So what I'm gonna do is, since it's almost dark, you guys saw me come back to base, we're gonna go ahead and grab another operation. We are not going to do spelunking just yet. I will probably actually do that because it's going to be so boring. It's going to be so boring. We'll probably do that off of camera. And then well, I'll do it on camera. I'll record while I'm doing it. But it'll probably just be a montage at the very beginning of the next episode, showing you that I did it off camera and completing it. So yeah, what do we want to do next? We've got Ice Storm, combat and killing creatures and traversal to a new area of the map. That'll give us our Black Wolf trophies. Or we do Dry Run, which is going to open the desert up for us. I think before we get into that, that's going to require us to kill a base.
You know, I've got a job for you, if you don't mind who you're working for. Welcome back. Yuneo's looking for detailed geodata from the surface. One area in particular has really got their attention. Exotics, most likely. They want someone to drop down, set up a survey system, and beam the data back up here. You good for this?
We are good for it, Saul. Let's go ahead and begin that.
You know, I don't care who you are, so long as you deliver. We've been on Icarus a few years now, but the place is still a black box. Yuneo's planning to change that. They want geological data and lots of it. They need you to go set up 3 survey stations. Something about tectonic movement. I don't know. I'm no geologist, but it always comes down to exotics in the end. With that much data, you'll need a central uplink to beam it up here. Locations are marked on your map. You'll find supply crates dropped nearby each site, with the tech you need. And be careful. Wildlife seems to resent this kind of thing. Good luck, friend.
Alright, so with that, let's check our map. The 3 spots are going to be there. So what I'm going to do, since it's the end of day 20, and we're almost out of shotgun shells, I am going to get some shotgun shells crafted up, get our copper and stuff smelted, go grab our other exotics extractor, because we're definitely going to need it up, and then I will bring you guys back in the morning. We will complete this last operation and probably call it an episode, because the only other thing on the script except for 2 operations was getting a MOA, and we definitely flopped on that. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, it is the last day of week 3. It is day 21. We just took the survey mission, the geological survey, so we are going to complete that today, and that'll be our 3 days on map. I do believe we'll call it an episode. So, oh, yeah, we got the biofuel lamp, which I quite like. Do like this flashlight-esque light shine. I've never made it before, so it's kind of cool to see some new stuff. Can turn that back on. We also got our biofuel oxide dissolver up and ready to go. It is a little wonky. Let's fix that. And huh. Okay, well, I guess that's just the way it's going to have to be. Let's put these and this back in there. Sort that out. Let's go ahead and grab our shotgun shells. We got 100 more. Let's organize that. Organize this. We've got plenty of food for the trek. Get our leather dropped off. Alright, let's do this. So we are headed over to where my very first base was. Oh, and somehow during the night I came over to get my exotics extractor, and for some reason it has just disappeared. It is absolutely gone. So don't know what happened there. Don't know if an animal or something destroyed it, but it is definitely gone. We're going to have to make another one. Looks like wolves are over here, so that might be what happened. I've never had that happen to me before, though. Never once have any of my extractors got destroyed, so that's a little strange to me. If you guys could tell me what happened down in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. I've just never seen it occur like that. So, I think this episode may go a little shorter because our MOA adventure didn't happen the way I thought. We're probably going to do the spelunking mission off camera, just because it's going to be really boring to watch, and I'll show you guys basically in a little montage or a couple minute clip next episode of how to do it. Show you guys, you basically use the cave scanner, find the caves, and then for the sulfur and things like that, I believe it is one of the ones that needs sulfur and stone. You just run around and gather it next to the mountainsides. So I will go over how to complete it. I'm just not going to sit there for a whole episode and do nothing but mining. That seems like it would be very boring. But we are moving up. I think we've only got a few more operations in the beginning tier until we start opening new places on the map. We are definitely going to have to get into our Wayfarer armor so we can make it to the desert, and we really need that MOA to make it to the desert too, because a MOA has the ability to resist heat. It's one of their perks you can unlock when you start leveling them up, so we definitely need to get into a MOA. Oh, we're coming right down here. And let's check our map real quick. So the first spot is actually right up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Got plenty of shotgun shells. I'm not overly concerned about it. This is going to be Jaguar. How did I miss? There we go. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay. Nubs, why don't you go ahead and follow us, buddy? Ooh, you've got another level 2. Let's go. Finalize on the max stamina and heat resistance. Let's go ahead and place our first geostation.
Okay. We're reading Station 1 activated. Keep it up.
Alright, so where are the next two? Yeah, let's get down here. Oh, wow. Got absolutely ambushed by two Tyrannus. Alright, so let's head over to this next objective location. Believe... Do we need to go down or up here? Oh, this is going to be a little strange. We're going to have to go way this way, then make our way up. So we'll head over here. And up here. I think we got to go all the way around, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do. Can we make it up here? Let's check the map. So, looks like we need to come down and go through. Yeah, so we're going to be able to make this left. We should be able to get up there. It's really dark to be 9 o'clock in the morning, though. Still on follow. There's going to be a wolf here. Absolutely botched every one of those shots. Alright, let's get this geostation down. Done.
Station 2 is up and active.
The next
Station
one's going to
1's
be over
connected.
there. Up on that ridge.
We're 5x5.
So let's go ahead and get over there. And then I do believe after we have the triangulation for all three geostation survey stations, we're going to have to do a defend on a scanner. And it's kind of an insane defend. I remember the first time I did it, it was a drop back before open world. And I definitely underestimated how geared I needed to be to complete that. We are not going to build around our scanner, which is how I did it the very first time I did it. We're just going to try to, grit our teeth and rough through it. I'm going to have to do some serious killing. Hopefully 100 shots is going to be enough. Because I do believe bears and all kinds of wolves and boars, and it's going to be nuts. Oh, there's a bear. Let's go ahead and take you out. Where are you going? There we go. Last geostation. Alright.
Station 3 connected. Systems holding. Nearly there. Just need the uplink and Yaneo's gonna have all the data they need. Set it up by the lake. Something about it's got them real interested. but nobody tells me anything.
Yeah, it is about to get really interesting. Ooh, what do we run out of? Cream corn? Say so. Let's go ahead and re-up on bacon and stringy meat too. We should be able to dip right through here without taking any damage. There we go. Alright, so should be a scanner in a box down here. We just lagged out really heavy. My CPU, no, we're good on OBS. There is the uplink transmitter. And this is where it's going to get real spicy. Alright, let's go.
Uplink activated. Data's coming through clean and green.
Let's go ahead and get our health recovery
Shouldn't take
elixirs on
long,
our
then.
hotbar too. As I recall, this does get nuts. Here we go. 12%. Here comes a boar. Anything coming from this direction? Yeah, there's wolves coming from this direction. Let's eliminate the boar first. We've got a wolf down. Oh, another wolf. Should we not kill it? Can we? Yes, we can. We can repair. Sweet. Some of them do not let you repair the objectives. I'm sorry about the sniffling, guys. I've got a little bit of a head cold, so just bear with me. Got another wolf. We're about a third of the way done. Glad I crafted that shotgun ammo. Looks like we got a wolf and a boar coming. Don't let me forget to skin these boar for the bacon. I mean, we've got plenty. We've got 39, but it's still nice to have. You know, I wish there was a tier 3 refrigerator, like a biofuel refrigerator. That would be pretty cool, and I don't think they've added anything like that yet. About halfway done. A little over. Oh, this mission is not too bad if you get a firearm. Just make sure you bring plenty of ammunition, because there are quite a few creatures that spawn. Just gotta keep getting those headshots, and something is probably stuck over there. I know there's gonna be some bears spawn towards the end of the mission. As long as we place our headshots where they need to be, we should be golden. Is my mic? Yeah, my mic's working. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be missing shots like that, though. About 70% there. Got another enemy coming from this direction. Wolf down. Comes another boar. Here comes the bear. So, let's go ahead and take this wolf out. Oh. And that's a little spicy.
Prospector, need you to get back to the radar.
Alright, so we're getting there. Had a bear and all kinds of good stuff trying to kill us, so comes another boar. So many dead bodies. And we are 88% there. We are almost done. Comes another wolf. Yeah, guys, it's all about preparation with games like this. Just like Ark, just like Icarus. Any survival game, it's all about preparation. coming prepared for what you're getting into. Doing that little bit of grinding to make sure you're set for the missions. Because as long as you're prepared, it's cake.
That's it. Scan's done. We got a whole lot of data out of that, and Yaneo's gonna pay solid.
Alright. So what I'm...
Okay, that's it. You did it. Icarus is a wild place, but it ain't got nothing on you. Yaneo's gonna like this. A lot. There are worse friends to have, I guess.
That's going to do it for our second operation. So I guess what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to skin all these boars up, get all the bacon we can get. That way we can craft up some more crispy bacon when we get back to the house. And I'll probably jump into see exactly how long this video has gone, and we'll figure out what we want to do next. So I'm going to grab all the meat I can here, and I will see you guys back at base. Alright guys, so I was just getting back to base, and we've got an exotics meteor shower. Looks like since we mined those exotics deposited out, it's going to respawn on the map. So that means it is just about time for us to get a radar up. That way we can continue to extract exotics. So we did make it back to base. We've got a little bit of stuff left to smelt. We got quite a bit of platinum already smelted up. We've got 2 stacks plus 15. A good little bit of steel, good little bit of aluminum. Let's take a look at these operations. Doesn't look like we've got anything that's going to be easy to finish up in this episode. So I think that is probably going to do it for this episode. We are just about after the hour mark. So it's a little afternoon on day 21. We will probably get a little bit of grinding done off camera. Probably get most of spelunking done in between episodes, and I'll show it off next episode. We will get our Wayfarer armor up next episode and possibly take our trek into the desert. And with that, much love guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I've got a lot more episodes planned. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.